The following story has been brought to you by StoriesToInspire.org.
This is an unbelievable story. Rabbi Zilberstein said this story that happened in Bnei Brak, that the Chevra Kadisha were in the middle of transporting a met, and as they were transporting the body to the Beit Olam, as they were getting closer to the cemetery, suddenly the car stopped in the middle. And traffic is honking, people are going around, and of course, people are wondering what's going on. Is there something going on? They want to know if they can help. And suddenly, a sight like you wouldn't imagine. Out from the car jumps out the family, who are in mourning, obviously, screaming at the top of their lungs at the Chevra Kadisha. And the Chevra Kadisha is screaming at them. And I was like, what's going on over here? It looks like someone's going to die from a heart attack, and we're going to have another funeral. Like, what's going on? Why is everyone screaming? So what happened was, they found out that the Chevra Kadisha told the family, as they're on the way to the cemetery, they said, by the way, after we bury the met, it's going to be another 1,000 shekel. They said, another 1,000 shekel? What are you talking about? He said, yeah, there's expenses. We don't do this, we can't do this for free. We need to cover expenses and costs. What do you mean you cover costs? How much does it cost? So they gave a number. The family goes, what? What? You mean it's not free? You know those people, right? It's not free? How's everyone paying for anything, right? They're probably a very wealthy family too. It's usually always like that, right? It's like, what? What do you mean? You have to pay for it. Well, we're not paying for it. So the Chevra Kadisha says, okay, if you're not paying for it, then we're stopping right here. Good luck burying your dead. Because obviously you know how to do it better than us. So how about if you go bury the dead? Oh, they did not like that. And they were screaming, a bunch of thieves, ba, 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 ba. And as they're yelling and screaming at them, the Chevra Kadisha calmly, it seems like it's not their first time dealing with people like that, they calmly picked up the mitah and they started putting it outside on the street. As this was happening, the people are almost getting in a fist fight with the Chevra Kadisha. It's getting ugly fast. There was a woman by the name of Mrs. Bracha Engel who happened to be walking by Anochov, I think Rabbi Akiva. As she was there, she saw this happening. She goes, what's happening over here? She, without thinking twice, she took off, it seems like a diamond or a pearl necklace, a very expensive necklace. She took it off, put it in her hands, went over to the Chevra Kadisha, dang and says, excuse me, Adoni, can you please hold this? He's like, he puts it in his hand. See this? This is a couple $1,000s. Will this be enough to cover the cost for the family to bury this person? He said, yeah. He says, good. Please put the met back into the car and continue. The Chevra Kadisha was in shock. The family was in shock. But more than that, the people were even more shocked because after she gave away that necklace, she ran away. She didn't want to have anything to do with the story. The only reason why people found out is because people from the area knew who she was and they saw how selfless this woman was. When you think of other people, HaKadosh Baruch Hu will think of you as well. And they say she had a very blessed life after that. That people found out about that. There are certain things, she had unbelievable bracha in her life, personal, spiritual, etc. Because when you think of other people, Hashem thinks of you. When you lift others up, Hashem will lift you up as well.
Enjoyed this story? Come again. Bring a friend. StoriesToInspire.org